No? She down here? Yeah, that's where she was. Kill the dragon.
The demon shrieks with delight. You killed her? Did she suffer? A lot. Now I'll take her big, stupid bones and throw them into a pit of quicksand, because they're mine, and the silly lizard is all mine too. And you. I'll reward you. An object begins to move within the filthy belly of the fulsome queen. There's a squelching sound as she squeezes it out of her like a splinter, and a grimy tube falls to the floor.
Oh,
It
God.
looks like something a wizard would use to store valuable spell scrolls. These scrolls have very powerful spells written on them. I took them from a stupid whiz, I created them myself. Yes. The fulsome queen falls silent, her face screwed up as if trying to work out a puzzle. Finally, she beams at you, and declares, since you have served me so bravely and faithfully, you must now go and kill 𝐂𝐻𝐵𝐵. Then I will reward you with my powerfulness. And give you true bliss. The slimy creature lets out a sickly, slurping sigh of satisfaction. The demon begins to list her sorrows, ticking them off with her fingers. She has hurt me many times. She brought in noisy demons with spiky things. She won't let me eat yummy slaves. She sits around in my caves like the worst kind of rubbish. She didn't ask permission. Let her die. Die, die, die. Make her dead forever. And kill all her stupid demons, too. They will definitely be waiting for you. You were very loud when you killed the dragon. The whole island shook. There's a gate in the big tunnel, and the stupid demons will be waiting for you there. Rip their stupid heads off and throw them into a whirlpool.
Alright.
I'll tell this to you and no one else. The demon chuckles and begins to whisper conspiratorially. She brought a bunch of tasty slaves here, and told them to dig. They are noisy, and make the whole island shake. They pound the rocks with their silly iron sticks, and then gather the glowy stones and take them to the main cave. Then they bring lots of demons in there, and they all start screaming in pain. At first, I hunted slaves. They were tasty. But then, 𝐻𝐵𝐵𝐵 sent demons with prickly things to hurt me. A large tunnel leads to the main cave, and there's a whole lot of demons there now. But 𝐻𝐵𝐵𝐵 is stupid. I'm much smarter than her. I use holes to go wherever I want. I sneaked inside, ate the yummy slaves, and then I dumped their bones into whirlpools. The fulsome queen seems puzzled by your question. She makes confused slurping noises and stares at you in bewilderment. Eventually, however, she bursts out triumphantly, I know. I am the wisest. I immediately thought of a very cunning plan to help you. While all the demons are sitting in the big tunnel waiting for you, you're going to sneak into my hole behind their backs, and kill that horned beast. The demon looks extremely pleased with herself. She waves her hand and the nearest cesspool of filth begins to bubble. The churning liquid slowly recedes, revealing a narrow crevice. The rocks are smeared with a thick layer of mud, and a disgusting stench emanates from its depths.
Personally, I'd prefer another method of entering the enemy's lair, something more straightforward. Blood washes off better than dirt. I've been to worse places in 𝐂𝐴𝐻 to get food for my tribe. I'll do what needs to be done. Don't worry, Lan. We all know you're quite comfortable crawling around in such places. Maybe you should go take a quick dip just to remind you of your beloved home. What's at the other end? To the mine where I hunted those yummy slaves, 𝐻𝐵𝐵𝐵 will never expect you to come from there, because she is stupid, and I, the fulsome queen, am full of cunning. Your cunning is beyond compare. The demon's liquid form wobbles and wriggles as she gurgles with laughter. We have a deal. I will destroy 𝐻𝐵𝐵𝐵. Yes, kill her, make her suffer, let her choke on sewage, and then beg for mercy. Nasty, nasty, nasty horned imposter. You know what you should do to her? The demon opens her mouth, but cannot come up with a suitable punishment. She stutters helplessly for a moment. Make her dead forever. All right, gotta go. So, what was the scrolls that she gave me? She didn't give me anything. There's nothing here. Yeah. She didn't give me shit. Unless there's oh, there it is. I gotta pick it up. Whoops, my bad. What do we get? Scroll of over. Wow. I will forget to use all of these. I suck at using scrolls. Litany of Madness, Cloud Kill. All right. Save. Cool. Let's go in the back way. The things we do. Okay. Save again. Master, save us. We're dying here.
None shall escape.
Too late for apologies. Disappear.
All right.
Let's move already.
Get on your horse already. Freedom at last. We're here to kill the demons. Oh, hold on. Oh, we don't get to catch any of that. Damn it, missed it. Thank you, Master. If it weren't for you, we would have died in these damn mines. Okay, that's all you guys are gonna say? Alright, that's all they're gonna say. Now, let's take a look at where are. So this is where it came down, right? That's why that's already exposed. So we'll go this direction.
Something is not right here.
That's kind of hard to see amongst all the crystals. Oh, can't go that way. All right. So basically, this is just like a little shortcut. Oh, maybe not.
It's either us or them.
I will see to your demise.
God, that poor horse.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Gonna burn through all of our healing spells on this horse.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Well, not all of them. We still have all these mass ones, but all right. You
All this waiting bores me.
back on the horse.
Careful now.
Mithril ingot. Huh. Okay. Nothing else in there. Dig faster. You're here to work. Oh, wow. Okay. You are going to go that. We're running out of spells. Let's try that. Haven't tried that spell yet. All right, and everyone else, go. Cool. We're gonna have to rest soon. But I think we're gonna push as far as we can without the rest. Excuse me? Alright.
Let's hear you cry!
Killing is what I was made for. See.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
I crave for adventure.
Alright. Save.
Wherever my legs carry me.
We'll continue going to the right here. Specific tool will be needed to dispel the barrier of seething abyssal energy that blocks this path. We gain 1300 experience for that. Alright. Nothing there.
Forwards! No.
Matofson. The demon silently observes the army's departure with the air of a military leader watching soldiers on parade. When he finally notices you, he barely acknowledges your presence. Oh, it's you. Last time we met, you ran away in a hurry. This time, however, you don't seem to be in any rush to disappear. The last time we met, you were a hindrance to my plans, but now you might actually be of use. So please, be my guest. You can stand there and gloat as much as you want. You can even attack me. Believe it or not, you can't kill me. At least not permanently. Where's 𝐻𝐵𝐵𝐿?
She's not far. She's actually on the other side of the barrier I constructed. It's an excellent barrier. Very reliable. I perfected the formula invented by Areelu Vorlesh. These barriers cannot be opened without a key, and they are also perfectly camouflaged. I heard that the barrier in your little town of 𝐦𝐴Z𝐵𝐿 was particularly effective. Crusaders walked past the entrance to the Midnight Fane thousands of times but never noticed it until now.
You cannot get through the barrier to 𝐻𝐵𝐵𝐿 without my help. I could help you, of course, but I won't. If you want my key, you're going to have to take it. Where are those demons going? Those marvelous demons that I selected by hand, that army that I personally nurtured and nourished with the power of Nahindrian crystals, they've been sent. I hope your imagination is ready, running wild with possibilities, somewhere precious to you, somewhere entirely defenseless. Well, any guesses? If you think I'm sending them to the little town of Dresden, you're mistaken. First of all, it's already been dealt with by others, and second, there isn't much honor to be gained from capturing that pathetic rock pile. The town's been ravaged like a whore. It's been taken more times than a brothel slave in a Lucianera.
No, my army will not go to Dresden. Our mutual acquaintance showed me a far more interesting target. The echo of Deskari told me about a sanctuary of the Imperial Lord Pulur that is hidden in the depths of the Worldwound. It seems that a handful of Sarkorian stargazers and their angelic patron have been fooling the armies of the Abyss for years. The temple has been hidden under the noses of all the mighty demon leaders, Myno, Darazand, and of course, 𝐻𝐵𝐵𝐿. No one has ever found it. If I conquer it and bring it to ruin, the victory will be mine alone. And I have something very special planned for those stargazers. The demon licks his lips.
Why are you working with the Echo?
Because it is a pleasure to work with him. Our business arrangement is mutually beneficial. In the Abyss, there are two kinds of alliances, alliances based on shared interests, and alliances based on shared enemies. My alliance with the Echo falls primarily into the first category, for now. He gave me information about the location of Pulura's hidden sanctuary in the Worldwound, and in exchange, I performed an 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 ritual on him, and endowed him with new powers. You should keep that in mind the next time you see him. And you will see him again. Soon.
That's not going to be a problem. First we're going to go with this one.
Why do you think we're having this conversation? She's never suspected my true intentions, and she may still be clueless now. Of course, it is also possible that she has discovered my plans too late and is now powerless to stop me. But what's a little betrayal between demons? I took control of the army, waited for you to knock on the gate, and then gave the order for them to march out. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be long gone by the time you and 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 have finished with one another.
Alright.
Mudasifen licks his lips nervously. After a moment's hesitation, he muses thoughtfully, well, what do I have to lose? After all, I've already betrayed 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻. If I give the key to her enemy, I'll rid myself of both of them. He takes a few steps toward the passage used by his soldiers. All right, mortal. Here's your key. He pulls an object from his belt and tosses it to you. It lands at your feet with a clang. No need to get upset. I'll do what I need to do to keep you from attacking me. I don't want to die on such a momentous day and ruin my chance to finally destroy Pulura's temple.
20,000 XP. What the hell just happened? All right, that's where we want to start. Go. Anyone else? We done?
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Oh, he destroyed the bridge so we couldn't get past. That's what he did. Okay.
I did it. It happens sometimes.
If you look beyond the ruined bridge, you can see the planar rift in the distance. Okay. So, let's take a look here. What do we have here? Loot.
I sense something.
Hello.
I think I did it.
The magical equipment is used to give mythic powers to demons. These implements are similar to the ones you saw in 𝐶𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻's lab.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
If you are reading this, 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻, my plan has most likely succeeded. I am now leading an army, my army, through the lands of Golarion, and you are shaking with terror, waiting to find out how your father will punish you. How I wish I could be there to witness your humiliation. Perhaps Baphomet will spare you, and send you after me. You probably hope to capture me and make me suffer, using the power of the 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 crystals that I helped you to obtain. Well, you should know that first of all, the revival system I created for myself is flawless. You can't kill me, even if you manage to kill me. Second, I am already close to perfecting my deadliest weapon. Do you know what it is? I will be able to temporarily remove the powers and abilities that are bestowed by 𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 crystals. See, I've told you my secret. But I will not tell you how I will achieve this feat. What will it be? Poison? A spell? A magical object? I want you to think about the possibilities, so that you shudder and flinch at every shadow. A long time ago, I learned a simple lesson. To gain power in the abyss, you must seize your underlings by the throat with one hand, and destroy your enemies with the other. Well, you've destroyed many enemies, but you've never been good at controlling your subordinates. I've been preparing this rebellion for years, weaving intrigue, recruiting allies, gathering resources, working out a revival system for myself, and you never noticed. Be sure you mention that to Baphomet. He will appreciate my subtlety, although he will not be pleased that an ordinary demon, an incubus spawn, no less, has tricked his princess daughter. So, farewell princess. I look forward to seeing you, but I will not be disappointed if your death prevents us from meeting again. Mutasifen.
Wow. These working notes document possible methods for blocking the powers granted by Nahindrian crystals. However, the notes are incomplete. Either the research is unfinished or it reached a dead end.
Please forgive me.
No! She could totally do that. Shit.
This way.
Now we're not that far behind. Where are they going? Why are you working with the Echo? Does she know your plans? I already defeated you once, but I didn't read this last time. Sorry about that. Do you really want to be humiliated a second time? Give me the key to the barrier, and I'll let you escape with your life. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll kick. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Why can he never charge?
It seems I've made a mistake.
All right. Save it again.
I sense something.
I did it. It happens sometimes.
All right, get it, girl.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Nice. What was that protecting? Anything worth a shit? No. Gold. And we already read through that one, so we don't need to read through that again.
I finished here. Is there
Nice. Okay. So is that everything now? Let's make sure we didn't miss anything. No. Magical barrier. I want to come back over here and clean all this up. Let's come here. These guys are just hanging out in here? Eek, who are you? Did Our Lady in Shadow send you to punish us? I knew this would happen. Have mercy. It's not my fault. Excellent. We have ourselves a talker. I suggest we tie him up and interrogate him. Aren't many who will tell the whole truth willingly, so I'll start by giving him the works. A few minutes with me and we'll know everything that this fellow knows. Reasonable suggestion. What kind of equipment will we need? I have a vice, needles, and several blades of different sizes, shapes, and degrees of sharpness. Unfortunately, I only carry these small implements because anything larger would be cumbersome. I need a cold iron blade and a couple of good old-fashioned brass knuckles. No, don't maim me. I'll tell you everything. There's no need to torture. That was quick. Fine. All right. Who are you? Oh my God. Word balls.
The words pour from his mouth, nearly tripping over themselves in their haste to escape his lips. My name is 𝐂𝐚𝐨𝐫𝐭. I used to be a slave here, but then I worked hard, and they made me an overseer. I kept a good eye on the slaves, and if anyone slacked off, I whipped them hard. And when the slaves revolted, I lashed 3 of them to death before they brought me down and trampled me. When the guards cleared the mine shaft of rebels, they healed me, and I was assigned to watch the kitchen where they cook gruel for the slaves. So I'm a cook, not a soldier. Don't hurt me, alright? I'm a good worker, I can do good work for you too.
What can you give me in exchange?
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
In the kitchen behind the cauldron, I had a stash there. I stole some things and hid them away. Take them, just don't touch me. You did what you needed to do. We need to kind of rebalance our evil because we've been doing some other shit. So, then maybe you can let me go, huh? Tell me about this place.
This is our newest location. We used to mine on the other islands. We hollowed out 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴. We mined until there was nothing left and the island began to sink. All the crystals were taken to the Nexus, and from there, they were sent to Golarion, to some wizard called the Plagued One. Stupid name, huh? The demon chuckles nervously. That's why our camp was at the Nexus. But then it became dangerous there and everyone was evacuated. So this is where we live now. But life here is so bad. The demon's eyes fill with tears. There are constant rock slides,
Cheers.
predators prowl the caves, and a dragon hunted us until 𝐻𝐻𝐵𝐺 formed a truce with her. There's also some kind of foul, stinking creature lurking about. Some of the guards ran into it, and told me about its horrible stench. Of course, many of them disappeared on their patrols and never returned to report anything at all. And the crystals, they reek of something foul. Their light brings death. Most miners who manage to live longer than a year will die from exposure to the light. Those who survive become stronger and gain great power. But that doesn't happen often. Most of them just die. The cowardly demon shrinks back in terror, his whole body shaking with fear. It's too dangerous. We wanted to, I swear we did. Our scouts inspected the mines there, carved out a few shafts, and confirmed that the veins were full. But then they caught a few of 𝐂𝐚𝐽𝐿's spies and we realized that Our Lady in Shadow was watching us. 𝐻𝐻𝐵𝐺 ordered us to stop what we were doing and get out of there. She said that we would mine the crystals later, after 𝐂𝐚𝐽𝐿 was no longer a threat. The demon falters, suddenly realizing that he has said too much. The demon's voice drops to a wary whisper. She's gathering an army. A huge army to go to war on Golarion. But this army won't be like before, she gives her soldiers the power extracted from these crystals. And we've got so many crystals. No one will be able to resist this horde. 𝐻𝐻𝐵𝐺. Nothing. Everything is done by her assistant, 𝐵𝐴. He cuts the crystals to stabilize their delicate energies. If you don't cut the crystal quickly, it loses power. As the power drains away, the crystal grows dim. Anyway, once the crystal is cut, 𝐵𝐴 selects a demon, and conducts a ritual that will give them the mythic powers of the crystal.
Alright, we spared his life. And he's out. Not bad. Got some gold. Told you he'd be here. If we kill him, 𝐻𝐻𝐵𝐺 will give us a reward.
Let's have some fun.
Ah, 𝐂𝐚𝐨𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐺, you little shit. That's alright.
Retreat is not an option.